Do you guys remember a couple of months ago when I gave you an MP7 class and I said it was the best one in the entire game? Well, it turns out I lied. Okay, I didn't really lie, but I found a better class. I finally found a class that could put that one to shame, throw that one in the dirt, and bury the heck out of it. So that old class, I still say it's really good for certain situations, but the new MP7 class I came up with, guys, this thing is an absolute shredding laser machine. Like, you gotta use it, man. You 100% gotta use this MP7 class. What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Modern Warfare video. Today we're going to be talking about the new and improved updated MP7 overpowered class setup, and this one is a really damn good one. So I've given you guys a lot of MP7 classes in the past, but the best one that I ever gave you guys is still really damn good. Like, it definitely holds up, but the new one I recently made is definitely a lot better. So if you guys like my OP classes, you're definitely going to love this one. Now, before we get into the video, if you guys could drop a like, I'm going to send an invisible unicorn to every single person's house who drops a like on this video and subscribes with those notifications turned on. So if you guys want that good luck, you'll never see it, you'll never hear it, and you'll never smell it, but it'll always be right beside you. So go ahead and do that. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are hyped or not for Call of Duty Warzone. That is looking good. I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually kind of hyped. It's free for every single person. You don't have to pay whatsoever, and it just looks good, dude. Like 150 player battle royale. That's just absolutely insane. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And if any of you guys are small Twitch streamers, make sure to go ahead and join my Discord. It's going to be in the description below. I'm going to be doing something involving giveaways, involving small streamers streaming that game. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that. Drop your links and all that type of stuff to your Twitch or to your YouTube live stream in the Discord when I tell you to. But let's get into these classes right now. The first one I'm going to give you is the old one. The first ever one I've given you guys, which was months ago. This was literally a long time ago I gave this class. So a lot of people probably forgot about it. But after that, we're going to go into the class that is absolutely insane. The one that you guys definitely want to use. So the first one that we're going to be doing is the old one, and that is the Barrel FSS SWAT. And I will tell you guys right away that every single thing on the new class is completely changed. The only thing that is the same is the rear grip when you compare both classes. So this one has the FSS SWAT, and that gives you ADS speed and bullet velocity. And I was really working on ADS speed back in the day and stuff. All I cared about was ADS speed, but you guys are going to see the other class. That's the one you're watching in the gameplay. It's insane. The laser is the 5MW laser. This gives you hipfire accuracy and it gives you sprint to fire speed. Now, the laser is visible every single time you're aiming down sights, but that's all good. You don't have to worry. Like I always say, whenever your laser is visible, use it as bait. Let the enemy know where you are. They're all going to be coming to you if they see your laser, and you can just smack the heck out of them easily. Next off is going to be the stock. Now, for the stock on this one, you want to run the no stock. This gives you the movement speed and it gives you the ADS speed, taking away aiming stability and recoil control. And as you guys can see, like I was really for that ADS speed and movement speed and stuff with these classes back then, and I still am. I still love those attachments, but we kind of had to sacrifice some of that type of stuff in the next class, but it still works out. So the next one you want to run is the Underbarrel Commando foregrip for that recoil stabilization and that aiming stability, and it does sacrifice a little bit of movement speed, but it's all good because within the next attachment we're going to be getting some of that ADS back and all that kind of stuff. So even if you're running around slow, it doesn't matter as long as your ADS is super damn fast, and that is the rear grip stippled grip tape. This is the only attachment that we're going to share between the two classes, between this one and the next one, and this gives you ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, taking away a little bit of aiming stability. Now, if you guys are the type of people who don't like aiming stability being taken away, well, then the next class probably isn't for you, but trust me, you want to use it. You definitely want to use this class. This MP7 is super good at close range, super good at mid range. Like I got a 5 on screen, I think, or at least close to a 5-man on screen. If you guys don't know what that is, that's killing 5 people in a row on the kill feed. So I mean, this gun is good, trust me, dude. It's the MP7, but it's pretty damn good. So the first thing you want to run with this is the Barrel FSS Recon. This gives you damage range, it gives you bullet velocity, and it gives you recoil control. Now, these type of actual barrels are the ones I've really been using a lot lately, and they really do help. Your bullets go further and farther faster because of the bullet velocity. The damage range gives more damage off at those longer distances, and you also get recoil control, meaning you're going to be a lot more stable hitting those targets at those distances. Now, this one does take away ADS speed, and it does take away some movement speed, but it's the SMG, it's an MP7, guys. You don't have to worry about that all too often. You're still going to be lifting that gun fast, and you're still going to be running around fast. Now, I don't want to use this class. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was nervous to use it because I didn't think it was going to work. It just seemed like a very slow class, but it does. Like, I rush with this thing. I don't even stand still using this gun. It's just damn good, all right? The laser is going to be the tac laser, and this is slowly becoming my favorite laser. I used to love the 5MW because of the sprint to fire speed, but we don't really need 2 sprint to fire speeds on the same class, and since we're going to get that already on another attachment, I decided to sacrifice the 5MW and go ahead and use the tac laser. And this was really important because we have a few attachments on this gun to take away ADS speed, but the tac laser does give you that ADS speed. It gives you aiming stability, and it gives you aim walking steadiness. The only negative is the fact that the laser is visible when you're aiming down sights, which I don't even see as a negative, to be honest. I see it as like, dude, that's the warning sign to the enemy to get the heck out of there. And if he doesn't, that's a nice kill for you guys. After that, you're going to want to run the stock. And for the stock, I decided to go with the FSS close quarter stock. Now, this doesn't give you the movement speed and stuff like that like the no stock does, but it also only gives you 1 negative rather than 2. So this attachment right here, compared to the other class, I like better because you do get ADS speed, but you don't get the movement speed, and you do lose aiming stability, but you don't lose the recoil control. So I feel like it's a pretty fair attachment to throw onto this class right here, and it does actually make the gun aim down sights faster, which is something we definitely need on this weapon. So it does work, and I do love it. So go ahead and use this attachment as well. Now, the next one is going to be the underbarrel, and that is one that I don't think I've really used all too often, and it's the Ranger foregrip. Now, the reason I don't use this all too often is because I really love the Commando foregrip. I love the aiming stability, and I love the recoil control it gives off, but this one gives the exact same thing. It gives you recoil control, and it gives you aiming stability. It does take away some ADS and aim walking steadiness, but that's unlike the underbarrel on the other class, Commando 4, where it takes away speed. So I really some ADS because I have a bunch of things to give it, and I don't lose any movement speed. Once on this class, we don't want to feel like we're running around with an AR. We're actually running around with an SMG. So definitely go ahead. The real stippled grip tape, and that's going to be ADS speed advantage and that sprint to fire speed. So we didn't advantage, especially when you're pushing around, as you should with a class that does take away again. So I have to say, I like it, but this gun does have a lot of aiming stability issues and ADS issues, which only are on paper, to be honest with you guys. When you actually play with these weapons in the game, you don't notice any of that whatsoever. I honestly didn't. I was running around with this gun, I was shooting people, I was rushing, I was doing what I had to do, and it just felt so damn good. It didn't even feel like I was using the MP7 anymore. But those are the 2 classes. I want to quickly talk about Warzone, man, because it looks cool, but I do have a few little things that I am worried about. Like, I'm super hyped for it. I'm gonna play the hell out of it, and I hope I love it. I really do. COD always makes the sickest trailers alive, and they did make the sickest Warzone trailer alive. But there's a few things that scare me. One, Riley, the dog from Call of Duty Ghosts, is in there. And if we remember correctly from Call of Duty Ghosts, she helped you target enemies. She attacked those enemies if they were close by, and she would bark if they were in a near proximity, I would say. So I'm really kind of worried that that gun, or that dog, I don't know why I said gun, but that dog is going to be a little overpowered. And I don't mean overpowered in the meme sense. I mean like literally overpowered. It's going to actually suck. And then I'm also worried about like people calling in airstrikes in the final circle. Imagine you're in the final circle and the enemy teams, there's like 2 enemy teams there, and they all hoarded their kill streaks to call in at the final circle, but there's no building or anything to hide under. I just feel like that's gonna suck, man. Imagine making it all that way. You got 20 kills, whatever, you got 30 kills, who knows, you're going off, and then you die to an airstrike in the final circle. I don't want to see that happen. I really don't, but nonetheless, let me know if you guys are hyped or not for the game mode dropping tomorrow down in the comments below. And I also want you guys to like this video, just, you know, invisible unicorn scooters and what. Subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.